is a great word because it deals with so much understanding of what's going on out there. Everything you carry, whether it's certificates or ID or anything in the legal system, it's all based on carding. And because the whole system is a game of evil, it based on the idea of chance, and the courts, originally English courts, were called the courts of chancery because the chances are you didn't know what the legal devil's advocate prosecutors were doing to you because they were weasels that were profiting and ferreting out crimes against you as common informers. And they worked a system that based on this idea of ID. Now we're just much more sophisticated and much more, shall we say, teched out on it regarding Satan's evil, subtle plan. As we said in previous videos, the word subtle that was used in the scripture when it said that the serpent was the most subtle creature in the garden. Subtle means tech and the word web. It's amazing that tech and web are at its highest level right now. And I hope that you're just realizing I'm not putting this together just as a whim. I'm doing this because we're in troubled times and we need to basically put on spiritual armor to protect ourselves from this evil that's going on. So we go to the word card, Samuel Johnson's dictionary, 1755. Card starts off basically as a paper painted with figures used in games of chance. The paper on which the winds are marked for the mariner's compass. The instrument with which the wool is combed. Then it has to card. To mingle together. To card. To game. Okay, so when we look at it, now we know the whole system is based on gaming. It's a lottery. It's based on gambling. It's a gamble because people are gambling with their lives. They're not working in assurance with God. They're working in insurnaements or insurance because they've gone in surety for something they can't control. And therefore the game begins because they have no control over what's happening around them. And that's why they have no control over the legal body corporate that is now being focused on to be jabbed or medically altered because people actually believe that it is theirs. They've been deceived. So it's a big game. The whole thing is based on chance and based on time. We know we read this in the book of Ecclesiastes. If you go into the scriptures, you will see the correlation of all these things we're talking about. That's why it's so important to read that book daily, because it is the mind of God and it will help you to comprehend these words. So when we look at to card, we know that even minority groups have complained that they were being carded. But the bottom line is the whole system of those in the legal system are all carded. And now the carding is leading to even more diabolical step up technology, which could lead to something inside you, in your natural body, that now will be part of the legal body corporate of the society of evil that would like to hybridize you into something that you are not.